Hey guys, I'm talking about 3 of Park City, Utah's hidden gems that only the locals know about. And guess what? All of these hidden gems are free to see for yourself. So let's jump right into it today. The first hidden gem of Park City, Utah is what the locals call the shoe tree. Now, there is a long-standing history about Park City's shoe tree. And no, it's not a tree that grows shoes, and it's not a tree that is made of shoes. It is a tree that happened to come about dating back to the 70s, when a few of the boys had a bit too many rounds of whiskey, got a little bit sauced, and they started throwing their shoes in the shoe tree. And this location happens to be on a road that is downtown Park City, located in the historic district of Main Street. Many tourists that come into town aren't even aware that this landmark exists and that it has such a deep-rooted history with Park City locals. Back in 2011, they were actually going to try to unshoe the shoe tree, but they were not successful. And when asked what the shoe tree stands for, nobody actually knows what the shoe tree stands for. Is it a symbol for quirky mountain life? Maybe. Is it a sacrifice to the mountain gods or the mountain spirits of this mountain town? Is it a plea for an amazing winter and a plentiful snowfall? Or is it just crazy people that had a little bit too much to drink and decided to have a lot of fun? Maybe it's all of the above, but these are the little quirks that make this town so much fun to live in. So if you're ever in town or in Park City, make sure you take a walk and you go see it sometime. You can get to it. It's right off Deer Valley Drive, right behind the Summit Watch Hotel on Main Street. You can get to it also on the Poison Creek Trail. The second hidden gem of Park City that is totally free, it's going to knock your socks off, because most people have no idea that there is a huge flow of creativity and arts that flows through this city like no other. People might come for the skiing, they might come for the mountain biking, but then all of a sudden they get off the slopes and they're pleasantly surprised by all the artwork that lines Park City. So make sure you don't miss out on some of Park City's public works of art. The first stop is going to be at the Old Town Transit Center. So it's actually a mural of a colorful piano that sits at the transit center. Second stop is the Wind City mural that is located at China Bridge. Stop 3 is Lucy the Moosey and her bear Franz, and they are also located on Main Street, and they are sculptures. The next stop is on Miners Park. Gives a nod to Park City's very deep-rooted historic mining town. Stop number 5. Many of you are probably Banksy's fans, or you've heard of Banksy. Make sure that if you're grabbing an ice cream at Java Cow, that you just turn the corner and you check out some of Banksy's works of art. And one of the most amazing next stops is going to be the Life of the Ontario Mine. So this is located on the Poison Creek Trail, which will eventually take you to that shoe tree that we talked about. Every bridge that you literally cross under in Park City that has some sort of public trail access to it has a mural painted on the underneath side of the bridge. It's absolutely spectacular. Another mural that you'll find on the Poison Creek Trail is one that is called A Sacred Community. It was actually created by a student of the University of Utah. It has very vibrant and brightly colored geometric shapes. The mural was only created using spray paint and markers. The 8th stop that you'll want to make is the Sound Garden, which is located in City Park, which is also accessed by the Poison Creek Trail. Just before you reach the Miners Hospital, a little garden, and you can go and play music on all of these instruments. Great stop if you have kids. Another stop along the Poison Creek Trail is the School of Fish. Just past the Sound Garden, features whimsical designs of fish that are made cycle materials. And stop 10, like I said, is the McPolin Barn. So if you're headed to McPolin Barn and you're crossing underneath the road through that bridge, you will see a fantastic mural painted on the underneath side of that bridge. And last but not least is the mural that was created at Kimball Junction that is also painted on the underneath side of a bridge. has positive messages written by Summit County youth on it. And if you need a way to get around and to check out all of these awesome works of art, don't forget that the free bus system is the best way to get around town and might be the best way for you to catch all these amazing works of art. And the third hidden gem on my list in Park City, Utah is the Miners Hospital. This was Park City's very first hospital. It is a historic building. It was built in 1904 for housing miners, and it is said to have gone through a few phases of life. Said that there is actually a ghost that haunts the third floor. When it stopped being a miners' hospital, it actually was turned a dormitory for skiers. So in the 1970s, skiers actually had reported tales of a man in his yellow slicker walking down the halls, and it was an old miner. Then it was turned into the Park City Library, and now it is a space that is held for nonprofits, events, and weddings. So those are the hidden gems of Park City, Utah. Next time you're here, go and check them out. My name is Nicole Bowdle, and I'm a local real estate agent in Park City, Utah. Like this video, you're gonna love watching this one next.